everyone, welcome to our journey where we explore snakes, their relatives, and the world's growing passion for these magnificent creatures. I'm the Herping Kid. Today we'll be discussing the Rinkhals, the sixth deadliest South African snake. It has a reputation, and it kind of deserves it. So, the distribution of the Rinkhals. It's in the south of the Western Cape, in Gauteng, the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, the Eastern Cape, southeast of the Northwest, and Mpumalanga. So it's in quite a lot of provinces. In terms of aggression, it's quite aggressive. Rinkhals is a relatively notorious snake in the snake catching. In snake catching, and it spits. It's not a true cobra, and that's why, it's not a true cobra, but it does hood up like a cobra, and it spits like a spitting cobra. But it doesn't spit the same way. A spitting cobra can spit from any position, and it doesn't have to really lunge at all or anything. The Rinkhals has to go from a position like this down like this. It basically has to lunge. It has to throw the venom out of its fangs, basically. And that's why I give it an 8 out of 10 for aggression. Its stealth. Its black scales provide quite a lot of stealth when in long grass and stuff like that. And it also plays dead. This snake plays dead. It doesn't really contribute to stealth, but it contributes in getting away from predators. It plays dead, and it's very convincing. Believe me, you can poke it and it won't do anything. You can pick it up and sometimes they won't do anything. Other times, they'll get up, bite you. So, if you see a dead Rinkhals, don't touch it. Don't ever touch it. Call a snake catcher, because it could just be playing. But that's why I gave it an 8 out of 10 for stealth. Its proximity to humans. It's found in a lot of populated places, meaning it encounters quite a few people. And they generally do tend to shy away from people and not really bother them. It's the second time. They tend to shy away and stay away from people. But they are found quite often, and that's why I gave it an 8 out of 10 for proximity to humans. It is a very well-known snake. And it's a snake, so people are quite scared of the Rinkhals. And they know that it's probably one of the most well-known snakes besides the puff adder. But it's a snake, and its reputation isn't horrible, but it does have a pretty bad reputation. That's why it gets an 8 out of 10 for fear factor. It has neuro and cytotoxins. Yes, both neurotoxins and cytotoxins. Now, all snakes have a combination of venoms. I know that sounds complicated, but they have a combination of venom. Snakes have a predominant venom, generally, like a black mamba has predominantly neurotoxic venom, or puff adder has predominantly cytotoxic venoms. That's why when you read on articles, they say predominantly venom type. The Rinkhals has a predominantly neurotoxic and cytotoxic venom, which is pretty bad. The neurotoxin attacks the nervous system and the cytotoxin attacks skin cells. So that's very awful because it's painful and it's quick acting. So it gets an 8 out of 10 for venom toxicity. The Rinkhals gets a total point value for its deadliness of 40 out of 50. In a test, that would be 80%. Doesn't matter. So it's very freaking bad, And if you saw last week's 10 Deadliest Snakes episodes, the Mozambique Spitter had 41 out of 50. Again, I made a mistake. I hope you saw that video. It's up here in a card up here, so go check that out. And yeah, well done to you, Rinkhals. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, and consider subscribing for more snake and animal content every Monday and Friday. And I will see you next time.
Artlist.io